What a start to the season. The opening round of the Blancpain Endurance Series here at Monza in the sunshine, a 60-car grid, and John Watson, action all the way. Now, when we start to talk about the highlights of the race, we could be here for another 3 hours. So much happened. What were the highlights for you, though?
I missed one of the highlights because I was making my way down from the commentary booth way over there to the Parc Fermé away down there, and that was the final overtake for the final podium position. Adam Carroll getting past the Audi, and I'd love to have seen it, but what a great day's motor racing. And I mean, 3-hour endurance racing, I assumed it was not going to be anything like the race we had today. I think we had a fantastic race. Lots of action, overtaking, good racing, a little bit of careless driving from a few out there, but that's part of the mix and match. You get 180 drivers together, 60 cars in a grid, not a lot of room, not much margin for error. Sure. Entertainment, top drawer.
One of the good parts about it, when you've got 3 different drivers in a car, is you have 3 different races, because you've got the first hour, then you've got the second hour, different people, third hour, different people again, and the whole complexion of the race changes. So you have these different battles, and the whole race changes lap by lap, hour by hour.
Well, also what I've noticed, on the professional side, certainly there's a lot of younger drivers who maybe the careers that they had hoped for, they're not able to fulfill. But they're finding that GT racing is a great way to go motor racing. And maybe that's going to be something we'll see more of, because when you see the names of some of the drivers here this weekend, others are going to go and say, well, we want a bit of that. But also you've got a balance between then the professional drivers and the gentleman drivers, plus the bit in the middle. So it's an amazing mix and match. And sometimes for the gentlemen it's very tough, but you do get some great performances as well.
On the whole, driving standards were good. You certainly were expecting carnage at the first corner, and we were well into the race before we got that safety car. Now, yeah, at turn 1 there was a bit of pushing inevitably, but actually it was a lot better than anybody really dared hope. Well,
to some degree, I think some of the teams would have wished for another safety car intervention, because everybody's marginal on fuel, and it's a great way to bunch the field back up again. In fact, in some race series they've got, yellow flag situations just simply for that, for entertainment reasons. But it was a clean race by and large. Obviously there were some errors of driving. Some came from surprising people, but we'll leave it there. And overall, I have to say, I think we had a fantastic event. Everything about it was lovely. The weather turned out today to be brilliant. First proper day of spring anywhere I've been anywhere in the world that we've had lovely sunshine like this. Monza is always at its best in an early spring day. Wonderful racetrack, one of my all-time favourite circuits. The atmosphere, you could take a knife, cut a slice of it, take it home in your suitcase and enjoy it for the next few days. So all in all, Monza's delivered, the Blancpain Series has delivered, the competitors and the teams have delivered, and I look forward to our next event.
And that next event is at Silverstone, first weekend of June. Here at Monza, we've had great racing in each of the 3 classes, and a Ferrari has won each class: the Pro Cup, Pro-Am and the Gentleman Trophy. It could be a whole different story at Silverstone that first weekend in June. Make sure you join us to find out.